Little guys are difficult to fight because they're harder to hit, to deal with his movements. But he's very difficult to fight. Very smart, very fast.
Today I have the biggest news for you, Fight World. The fight we all have been waiting for years is finally seeing the light of day. And I'm talking about one Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk. Yep, it's finally happening. Who would have thought that these two top dogs would put their egos aside to finally come to a fight agreement? Well, believe it or not, but these two are going to lock horns in the ring in just a few months of time. You just know this fight announcement has sent the entire boxing world into a frenzy. It has surely become the talk of the town, and most purists are calling this an even fight, which makes it even bigger. But there's one man who completely disagrees. And that man is the boxing legend himself, Mike Tyson. Iron Mike has revealed that this fight only goes one way, and that way is Oleksandr Usyk with his hand raised. Mike believes that Usyk won't have any trouble in the ring when facing the Gypsy King, and there's a reason why. So without further ado, let's take a deep dive into this drama. When this fight was first announced, it took the internet by storm. The fans had a hard time believing that they were getting their dream matchup within just a few months. I mean, Tyson Fury just came off a huge controversy with Francis. If you type his name on the internet right now, all you're gonna see is cheater. The fans weren't expecting Fury to jump back into the scene this soon, but this was the best thing he could have done. And now the whole fight world is sharing their thoughts on how Fury versus Usyk is gonna go down. And out of everyone, the legend Iron Mike had the most interesting thing to say. Mike has been saying the same thing from time to time, and it's about time we start paying attention to the legend. Mike Tyson said, "Usyk will wipe the floor with Fury, and I know exactly how he's going to destroy Fury. It's just too obvious now." Clearly, this legend knows something we don't, because when it comes to Fury and Usyk, most of the people got the Gypsy King winning. But according to Mike Tyson, the Gypsy King will fall. He believes this fight won't be remotely close, and he's got a solid reason why. In a recent interview, when Mike was asked about why he's putting his faith in Usyk, the legend said, "Tyson Fury is easy work. Everybody knows his weakness now. Don't get me wrong, Tyson Fury is a great boxer. He'll beat almost every boxer in the scene. But if you put him up against an unorthodox fighter, someone like Francis, Tyson will struggle. He'll fall." He added, "Usyk is going to turn this into a dirty fight. It's going to be a brawl. Tyson Fury won't know what hit him. I believe it's going to be an easy night for Oleksandr Usyk." Now that's a really good point. Mike Tyson knows everything there is to know about boxing, so if he says something with his chest, I wouldn't make the mistake of taking it lightly. Mike's right. When Fury fought Francis, it was the worst night for him. The MMA superstar humiliated him in front of millions. No one expected Francis to do what he did. The Predator even made the Gypsy King kiss the canvas in the third round. And don't forget, we're talking about Francis here. This guy had zero boxing experience when he fought Fury, and yet he completely destroyed him. Now, if that's not embarrassing for the Fury name, then I don't know what is. Now you can only imagine what Usyk is going to do to him. This Ukrainian boxer is no joke. He's the guy who defeated Anthony Joshua not once, but 2 times. And people expect Anthony Joshua to give Fury a run for his money in the ring. Maybe Mike is right. Maybe we've got it all wrong. Usyk should have no problem dealing with the Gypsy King. But from what it looks like, this Ukrainian boxer does have a problem with Iron Mike saying that it's an easy fight for him. Usyk said, "I have no idea what Mike is on about. He's trying to compare Fury's last opponent with me. He should know that styles make fights. Tyson Fury is my toughest opponent. I didn't take this fight just so people like Mike could say I chose an easy route. Look at Usyk trying to back his opponent. This might just be the only time we've seen him giving credit to the Gypsy King, but for his own selfish reasons. He's hyping Fury just so the win against him looks even bigger. I get it. He wants to be the underdog. And who doesn't love an underdog rising story in boxing? But deep down, Usyk himself knows that the legend Mike is just speaking facts. He was right about Tyson's weakness, and that's exactly what Usyk has been working on in camp. Now, if I were Fury, I'd be paying close attention right now. When Usyk was asked if he had made any adjustments to his training camp for the Fury fight, he said, "All I'll say is that we're working on something in particular. We have a game plan. It's gonna work. I know I'll beat him. Everyone around me knows I'll beat him." The confidence is there for the Ukrainian boxer, but it's there for a reason. If you're wondering what Usyk meant when he said he's working on something in particular, well, today must be your lucky day, because I have got just the answer for you. It's exactly what Mike said. Usyk is training for an unorthodox style. He knows it'll completely phase the Gypsy King. We saw Fury struggle against Francis, and Usyk is hoping to do the same thing, but in a much better fashion. Suddenly, things aren't looking too good for Tyson Fury, are they? But this still didn't stop Gypsy King from doing all the trash talking, because he fired right back at Iron Mike for saying Usyk is gonna beat him. Fury said, "What is this old man yapping about? Did he forget that I beat Francis? He's getting old now. This man just says anything. I'll see what he's gonna have to say when I knock Usyk out." Two birds, one stone. The Gypsy King really let it out there. I mean, yes, he had one bad performance against Francis, but let's not forget it's Tyson Fury after all. He's the face of boxing, the indestructible force. He's undefeated for a reason. And if there's someone who's going to be closely examining every mistake Fury made in the Francis fight, it's going to be the Gypsy King himself. And he's going to be working on everything he did wrong in his previous fight. So if Usyk is relying only on that unorthodox style to beat Fury, it can backfire. And you just know that the British boxer won't be taking this fight lightly, because the last time he took a fight lightly, he got demolished. The Gypsy King is not one to repeat mistakes. He needs to win this fight to show the world that he's still the top dog. And from the way he's talking lately, I think it's safe to say that the old Tyson Fury is back. If you don't believe me, just see it for yourselves. I'm back. I've worked on myself. I've fixed my mistakes. I promise all my fans that they're only going to see knockouts from now on. Usyk, I'm coming to take your head off. It's going to be the worst night of your life. I can't wait to get my hands on you. I'm ready. Now that sounds like a man with a plan. If I were Mike Tyson, I wouldn't dare to count Fury out just yet. Mike might be the all-knowing when it comes to this sport, but he doesn't know what's happening behind closed doors. We might be in for an epic comeback knockout for the Gypsy King, and it's going to be on the biggest stage. Fans are already going crazy all over social media, sharing their excitement everywhere. One of the fans wrote this on Twitter: "Can't believe we're living in a world where Fury versus Usyk is actually happening. Glad that boxing is finally making the fights all the fans want to see." Get your popcorn out, invite your friends and family, and prepare yourselves for the most epic showdown you'll see in the history of boxing. Another fan tweeted, "Usyk is gonna wipe the floor with Fury. Fury is so trash he got destroyed by an MMA fighter. Usyk is gonna toy with him. I got the Ukrainian boxer winning by knockout." Damn, maybe Fury should fight this fan instead, because this guy is here for all the smoke. Pros are also sharing their 2 cents on this fight. Well, you already know who Mike's got winning, but let's take a look at his final prediction for the fight. The legend said, "It'll be an interesting one to watch. I got Usyk to win by unanimous decision. I'd be surprised if either one manages to pull a knockout here." Well, you never know, Mike. It's boxing. Anything can happen. So if Fury pulls the victory here, I just hope you're ready, because all the fans are going to be coming at you. Boxing sensation. Floyd Mayweather also gave his prediction for this fight. "It's going to be a close one. I just feel like Mike Tyson is going to edge it. It'll be a close one. But I got the Gypsy King winning." Well, one thing I can promise you is that it's going to be a huge night for boxing. And may the best heavyweight win. Guess we'll have to just wait and see how this one plays out. So there you have it. Fight World, that's all I have for you today. Make sure to like this video, comment, and share. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you next time. Until then, peace out.